I hate this one. Great base play.
Dude, what are they supposed to do? Like, C-3PO literally looks like an Academy Award. Like, no one cares about this character, let's be honest. This is such a cool display. I want to scam children with Lego. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BBB podcast. Today I'm going to be going over the new Lego releases, some new rebrickable releases, and giving you my opinions on what you should or should not buy. Getting into it, everyone knows my opinion is very valid. Should you buy the Dark Falcon? Well, let's take a look. I might be doing a lot of that. 1,600 pieces for 180 is already not looking appetizing to me. But what I really like is the figure selection. Alright? You're getting Beach Bod Luke. Redeemed Vader. That's awesome. This is like a figure that you would only find on like custom sites. Sith C-3PO, mid. Not as hyped as everyone else is for that one. I don't know, some character from the show. Darth Jar Jar. You know we had to at least get Darth Jar Jar once. And Dark Rey, who really cares about that figure? Redeemed Vader and Jar Jar are really the only reasons that we're here. This set reminds me of like the old Legends stuff they did, like the TIE Crawler. Like, does anyone remember this set? This is what it sort of reminds me of. This is a cool direction that I feel like Lego is going in, where they're releasing more unique things rather than just like pumping out the same TIE Fighter and X-Wing combo. Surely they're not releasing another TIE Fighter and X-Wing or Millennium Falcon, right? I mean, it's the Millennium Falcon again, because Lego always has to have one on shelves. Like, it's always going to be selling for new people getting into Lego and whatnot. Are we getting the same interior? Is that a TV? No, that's a gaming station. He has a gaming controller. That's kind of wild. Okay, and a throne for Darth Jar Jar. No, it's a cool set. I would not buy this until it hits 160 though, when it goes on sale. But a really cool, interesting concept. I'm glad they're making the show from it. Next up, we have C-3PO. I'm already telling you right now, this is a bust. Is that the right word? I don't know. This is a do not buy. I'm looking at it here. It looks decent, right? But it's just not worth it. How much is it? Like 80? 140 is insane, dude. No one should be buying this. It does not look good enough. It's also kind of small. Like, look at it. Look at it compared to that dude. If that dude's not a giant, like, that thing's kind of small for 140. I guess it does match up well with, like, the UCS R2-D2. But just the overall design, I think it's the face that really throws me off, where it just does not look accurate. And also, there's too many stickered pieces. I know that these wires right here are stickers. This could have been awesome. Imagine if they used, like, hose pieces or, like, bars in here to really give it a 3D look, because right now that's flat. That's 2D right there. Like, C-3PO literally looks like an Academy Award. Like, imagine going to your friend's house and seeing that C-3PO and you're like, oh dang dude, you won an Academy Award? That's crazy. And then they get closer and they realize, oh, it's just this very bland C-3PO. Oh, look at that. TIE Fighter X-Wing. You know they had to release it. I actually like the play feature function of it, but it's way too expensive. And I also just feel like the TIE Fighter and X-Wing that they released just like a year or two ago, those are way better models. I would not buy this unless you're a big fan of Ronald McDonald R2-D2 or just the new show that they're making, or special that they're coming out with. I don't know. I just know that there's Lego sets, guys. What is this? Everyone was like trashing on this set when it was announced, or like the leaked images came through. I don't really mind. I'm not buying it, but I don't mind that they released it. Like, I'm not gonna go crazy. They should have released this set instead. I don't really care. Yeah, there's nothing in this set that I need. Like, I don't really care about having midi scale R2 or Chopper. If I'm getting these droids, I'm gonna get the large UCS scale versions, because I think Republic Bricks does a UCS Chopper that would be a lot better than this little thing. Not a promotion, but I'm just saying it'd look a lot better than whatever this is. This is like a little cutesy thing, like, oh, customize your little droid, kids. You see, this is not targeted for my demographic. People are saying it's the girls set. This is like the Friends of Star Wars, because it also releases with young Leia. And if you're releasing young Leia in a set, you're either trying to attract a really weird crowd or young women. Also, this thing, yeah, it's too big. Whatever this little droid thing is, oh, too big. It should be a 1x1 or whatever. I don't care. I'm not buying this set. I'm not going to say what it should and shouldn't be. This is such a flop, dude. This makes me so unbelievably upset. Because... Sorry. This was just such a flop, I feel like. Not because of the design. Like, $80 is insane. Like, we all agree $80 is far too much. Maybe even $40 is too much. I don't know. I just don't see myself buying this set. It really sucks because I feel like the 2012 Desert Skiff might actually be better. I mean, you look at this and the other one, just as like a side-by-side comparison, and obviously the newer one looks a lot more detailed and a lot cleaner and slicker than this. But go ahead, look it up and do the girl math. This is too tall. I'm not trying to like be nitpicky. I hate it when people do that. But this is just like, the angles are wrong. It doesn't necessarily look better taller either, I don't think. Like, I feel like it should be a more narrow design, right? Whatever though. I don't design Lego sets. Maybe that's for a good reason. Also, the Sarlacc mouth. You're not going to easily be able to fit figures into that Sarlacc mouth. I liked where they had this big old beak for that guy because you could put like Boba Fett in there or something. This one, I don't think you can even fit a figure in there. I mean, you can probably like that, have them like peeking out or whatnot. This is cool. I didn't know I did this. I guess you can move the arms with little things. But it's not like it can grab onto the figures or anything. I don't know. Whatever. I'm probably not even going to buy this set. Like, oh, I need Neon Numb. I need Neon Numb. What a cool figure to have. I guarantee you did not give a single thought into getting a Neon Numb fig until it was, like, announced that they were making it. Like, no one cares about this character. Let's be honest. No one was, like, sitting there like, I need Neon Numb. I have 10 Numb. I need Neon Numb. Neon Numb. No one was thinking that. Shut up. You're not buying this set. It's $80. Boycott it.
Ooh, I hate this one. Great base plate. Great base plate. Great base plate with figures.
Guys, this is actually this is a pretty good set. I'm going against the norm. I actually think this one's pretty good. I don't like that this set is for kids. I don't like the play features. If they could have just made this an 18+ set, like why are we catering to the 8-year-olds with this buildable brick toy? What we really need to be doing is removing every play feature and just making it a display. I don't care about the children. I want these personal... What I want to do is I want to buy up all these sets with no play features and then hold on to them for years and then resell them for very high prices to children. I want to scam children with Lego. Is what I would be saying if I were a Lego channel with over 5k subs. What are we at, 6k? I don't know, tell me in the comments. No, let me defend on why it's a good set. The scene that they're depicting, there's like literally nothing in. So this is the planet that they're trying to depict. There's nothing there. They've literally built and displayed everything that can be. It's like,
oh, it's a great base plate with figures.
Dude, what are they supposed to do? Like, this is what they're remaking, alright? And let's all just be thankful that they're giving us, like, Thrawn. I don't think we've gotten Morgan Elsbeth yet. I know we haven't gotten the new Ezra. So this is basically just them saying, like, here's all your figures that you wanted from the Ahsoka show. Enjoy your gray base plate, is what this is. No, but it's a cool display. And listen, this is why Lego should hire me, because I guarantee you everyone in the comments is going to like this idea instead. Print these like hologram things on these plates, alright? And then instead of having these play functions in the floor where you like turn and basically, it's not even a play function. Like kids can use their hands to make the figures fight. I don't need to be doing this like turntable thing like I'm a DJ. Instead, hide in the floor these hologram things and then make it so that way they can like flip up. Like for the projection, like when the map beams are going off or the holocron's inserted. I don't know, it's been a while since I watched the show. Something like that, where you're actually like having a play function that takes place in the show, you know? The fight obviously occurred in the show, but I'm not gonna do a little swivel turntable fight action like I'm a DJ, no. 8+, I don't care if it's 8+. Lego, you need to cater to me always. Oh, messed up, dude. And then, of course, yeah, we have Jedi Bob, Starfighter, whatever. It doesn't look good, all right? They're going for a vintage look. It's not supposed to look good, I guess. I mean, it's supposed to look good, but it's supposed to look like vintage, I think. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I'm probably not going to buy it. All right, the Jedi Bob hype is honestly stupid to me. Yeah, he came out in like a 2002 gunship. Like, yeah, that's real cool. He's this mysterious Jedi or whatnot. But to overhype him where you're just going to buy any set that he comes in is just kind of wild to me. Like, do we really need another Jedi Starfighter? It's like not even canon. You know what? You have fun. You have fun with your stuff. I ain't sipping your Kool-Aid. I'm probably going to buy it. Whew, we done with Lego releases. Now, everybody welcome to the table. Rebrickable releases. First up, we have the Hu Yang helmet set. This thing looks freaking sick, and you can get it for €7. The instructions, and then all the pieces, it's looking like 160. I'm gonna say $100 because I don't think all the parts will cost that much. Actually, tan is a rare color. Maybe. I don't know. If you have the money and you enjoyed the Ahsoka show or Clone Wars, that's a pretty good pickup by Alex Brick Cordes. Next up, we have this. I thought was cool. We're doing Rebuild the Galaxy. Tables are turning, flipping. This guy made the Dark Undying, which I guess is an inverse of the Ghost. And this thing just looks pretty cool. I don't know what these little bat things are, but it's an inverted Ghost. It's supposed to look like Darkseid Hera driving this. But yeah, gonna run you around $200. Looking like that 180 Falcon is not a bad price. Next, I really like this. If you're a fan of just display Lego rather than play Lego, you'll like this. This is the corridor from the Phantom Menace where Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan do that little Speed Force trick that makes me cringe every time. It looks like a frame glitch. Nah, this is done decently well. If it's the right corridor that I'm even thinking of, where the droidicas come in. But I think that white should be gray. Unless I'm thinking of the scene wrong. I don't think this is... Oh, this might be from the Lego Star Wars game? I don't care. Don't buy this, I don't think. It looks expensive. 130, it's saying. Yeah, nah. This is cool and inexpensive. If you have the Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter, and you're like, hey, I don't want this Y-Wing Microfighter, it looks lame, lousy. Dude! What a cool little speeder build that you can make instead. I think this is really cool. Might be the best alternate build for the Y-Wing out there. I would really recommend this by Will Crafting. Again, I'm not linking anything, so you're just going to have to Google this stuff, guys. Like, we're not getting enough views for me to start linking things. Send this to a friend, and maybe I'll start linking stuff. Next up, Saw Gerrera's U-Wing, and you're like, wow, this is not that great of a U-Wing, until you realize it's an alt build from the Sith Infiltrator. Very friggin' cool guy. He uses all the parts from that in order to build this. I think that's pretty cool. So if you have the Sith Infiltrator and you're not that big of a Phantom Menace guy, you're more of a Rogue One kind of fella, feel free to build this. Great alt build. Elias Blue. Why did I say Boo? This is good. Okay. If you're sick of Lego's TIE Fighter design, then go for this one right here with the Interceptor as well by Boffman Bricks. Possibly the best design I've seen for a TIE Fighter in a while. I mean, these are, I believe, to scale as well. We got a little stand in there as well. They look great, and it's going to run you about, I'd say 110 is pretty accurate, so around 55 for each. But these are great display pieces, and they look very sturdy as well. And they've built them in hand as well. So I would not feel bad about buying the $6 instructions because the person has already gone out of their way to actually build this in person. You're not getting scammed, all right? There's a big problem on Rebrickable where, like, the instructions have impossible steps because no one has, like, tried building it in real life. And it's just existed on the internet, on their digital Lego building machines. Yeah, fun little one for the kids that I'm throwing in there. We got the Mary Sithmas. Yeah, if you want a quick little $20 Lego sled, It's kind of cute. I mean, we're not there for Christmas times, but you got to be prepared. Looks like they're using Atlantis pieces here. Is this like a redesign of an Atlantis set? Let's find out. JK, don't care. Home One minifig stand. This is really cool. This is awesome for a display if you have a lot of Rebel minifigures or you are a fan of Episode 6, which you probably are. Great way to display your minifigures or just recreate that cool scene where they're all sitting around in the Home One thinking, hey, how are we going to destroy that shield, guys? The only problem, though, is I believe that I'm not going to look at the cost, but I'm going to say this is going to run you around $250. Wow. I looked on my other monitor and saw the price. I did not guess that at all, but that is pretty expensive for that. This one I only picked because it's a starfish something. I don't know if this is canon or not. Looks pretty cool. You can fit some minifigs up in there. Parasol, and that looks cool. Check it out. €5 for the instructions, though. We don't be messing with the people that use euro. Brickheads! I don't really care for brickheads too much, but I know some of you guys have been watching The Acolyte and you enjoyed brickheads. Antonu, who makes a lot of different custom brickheads, just released his Acolyte line. They look really great if you enjoy the show. Not a lot of people enjoy the show, but if you want some cool custom brickheads from it, Antonu is the way to go. This was a cool release that I saw. Very cheap speeder bike, looking like $3 for all the parts. Very nice, cool, just little design. He's got the instructions for free, but honestly, I could probably put it together looking at it here. It's a small design for a speeder bike, but it's definitely a cool one. I like it. It's nice and compact. Next up, Display Boys, we up! We got the Meal of Destiny. Very funny scene from the Phantom Menace that they have remade in Lego form here. I'm gonna guess that this will run you a lot of money. $280 to be exact, with $2 instructions, so at least you know the instructions aren't gonna put you up and over. Yeah, just the dinner scene where Jar Jar flicks his tongue out, he goes, "Flump," and then he like catches something, and I think like Qui-Gon grabs his tongue and goes... I don't know if that actually happened. I've seen like the Phantom Menace once. That's a lie. I watched it last week. If you have a bunch of battle packs, this is an insane alternate build. Not really. It's just like a bunch of command center stuff, base stuff, shield generator, weapons rack. So if you have a bunch of these battle packs, I'm talking 10 plus, and you want to make some cool little builds that are not the speeder or the Octupu droid, whatever it's called, hit up Lego Guy 09 whatever, €1 instructions. You can probably afford it. This is a cool little thing that I saw. I mean, this guy just designed a little tower thing that you can put in the back of your displays and whatnot. And I just like the droid personally. I think that it's a goofy little guy. I really want to make this droid design. He looks pretty funny. Free instructions, by the way. This is, oh my gosh, this is a must. If you have the executor, you need this. This is such a cool display. You got the bounty hunter scene displayed right under it where it took place. That's just beautiful. They got the little pit for the Imperial crew to work in. They got the bounty hunters that you can line up here. Honestly, I know it's going to cost a lot, but the bounty hunters alone and all these figures probably cost more than the display that they're showing. 60 guys, this is a steal right now for $70. What you're seeing right now, you could all get for like $140, because I know you can get the executor for $70. I don't know how much it retails for, but this for $70 is insane. Obviously, you have to buy the figures if you don't already have them. But look at how nice this looks. Like, oh, you're recreating scenes, dude. This really lifted my spirits, and cheap instructions. Everyone go and, I don't know, can you just like this at least? This is really cool. 1-to-1 scale replica of Luke's lightsaber. This is nice. If you don't want to spend like $150 on theory sabers, go ahead and build yourself the Lego version, which is gonna run you around, I don't know, $230. So if you want something that doesn't work and is just a bit of plastic in your hand, $250, not bad. Then we have the throne room from the Clone Wars. This guy, I believe, has not built it in hand because I'm only seeing renders here. Cool little throne room, cool little display. I don't think it's going to be worth it at the price point of $170. If you guys think it looks cool enough for that, go ahead and do it. But I think the set that Lego released for like $20 is gonna do you more. It's gonna get you more bang for your buck. Yeah, baby, now we're running with the deals. Quick speed run of all the deals we got on Amazon. ATTE, that's on sale. You can look at the prices as I go through. I'm just trying to help you out. If you haven't gotten any of these sets yet, look, they're on sale for Amazon. I would buy them at these prices if I didn't already have them, because guess what? I already bought them for these sale prices. Don't buy this one though. $7 for that. That's crazy. I'm not buying one fig for $7. I'll spend $150 on custom Duchess Satine, but I'm not buying that for $7. You're gonna be crazy. Now we got some Mercari deals for you big spenders or little spenders. I'm gonna, if you guys want to increase your army, Mercari is the way to go. These are some insane deals. I don't know by the time I post this if they'll even be available. So if you see any of these available by the time this goes up, you gotta purchase them while you can. We have an entire Hoth army for $150. This is an insane deal. You get a little snow speeder, I think that's from the junior set, but an ATTE and like what, 6 snow troopers, 3 AT-AT drivers, a scout trooper, you get some pilots there, you get all those little this is a good deal for $150. Find it if you can. For all these deals, you're gonna have to like look up the name on Mercari, because I'm not linking stuff, guys. Unless you guys start sending this to your friends and we start getting views, I'm not linking stuff. Look at this. 20th anniversary edition Slave 1, that Zuckus figure alone goes for like 70. So 117 is actually a steal. If you prefer the bigger Slave 1 models, this is the way to go. The one that they recently released for Book of Boba Fett does not do the Slave 1 justice. I want one where I can fit my Frozen Carbonite Han in. Look at that. And you get Leia, 20 years. 20-year anniversary. Pick that up. That's a good deal. The Justifier. Only one picture of it, but that's, I guess, all you need. No figures included, but for $50, if you don't have that set and you already had the Bad Batch shuttle, get this one. Pretty dope. This is an example of what not to buy. See, this is a scalper right here at Cam's Bricks. What he did is he bought this when it was $50 at Walmart, and now that a year or two has passed, he's going to list it for $90. I'm going to tell you something, Cam's Bricks. That's not a good deal. In fact, if I guarantee you, if I check your profile right now, you're going to be selling sealed sets for high prices that probably released like 2 years ago. Let's find out. Ah, look at that. Yeah, Ahsoka Brickhead's for $23. This retailed for $10. I guarantee you he got all of these things on sale too. This guy is a scalper. And if you want to end scalping, all you got to do is just don't buy from them. Don't buy from this guy. Don't buy from other people who just want to make a quick profit off your interests. Yeah, don't support that kind of stuff. Next, we got the Endor Speeder Chase diorama for under $50, which is a good deal. ATTE for $100. I don't know if you saw the Amazon deal speed segment, but that was $112 there. So $100, very good deal. He even points it out here. He's saying, look at this. It's $140 on Lego.com. I'm going to knock $40 off for you. That's a good guy right there. All figures include? Yeah, it's sealed. Yeah, that's a deal. I might buy. Guys, I'm not posting this now. I want to buy this. Alright, next up, we got the Imperial Armored Assault. We got the Marauder. Look at this. We got the Marauder for $30 here. It doesn't come with Mando, but do you really need Mando? Actually, I don't think this set released with Mando. Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Starfighter for $20 is on sale on Amazon for like $24. I don't really need Lego Jordan go for $52. I'm just kind of speeding through for the random brother. $30 for no 2 battle bag. That's an insane deal. Thank you everyone for watching the BBB podcast. Tried out a new format. I'm not doing it live. I'm just kind of like shouting my opinions at you. I'm going to try and do a premiere instead for each video, so that way I can like talk to you guys in the chat and still see your opinions on things. And then maybe, I don't know, join a Discord call or something. Join my Discord. It's in the description. I don't really know what this podcast is. Look at this. I'm like fading out of existence. I'm like, ooh, I'm like barely in here. I'm barely in the shot. Barely in the shot. I don't know what this has been. Subscribe. I got some dope videos coming for you. Peace. That was cringe. Why do I look old?